Hi, this expert webinar will present you with first steps with Cloudya Softphone. We will describe main possibilities of the user interface, and we will go live through basic operation like placing calls or transferring them to other people. Cloudya Softphone is the main user interface for any subscriber of NFON service. It contains many functionalities and it is basically a unified communication client. Today we will focus on the voice part, making and receiving calls. Cloudya Softphone is available as a web application, but it can also be installed on a Windows PC or Mac computer. When you're becoming a new user of NFON Cloudya, you are receiving an introductory email asking you to set up your user password. Your login will always be your business email address, and this email contains a button to click for setting a password, and also some additional information like how to log into Cloudya Softphone, into your main application. This email comes from noreply@nfon.net, and if you see that your link to click is really startcloudya.com, then you should not be worried that this is a spam email, but this is a validated message that invites you to set your password that will be needed for the future. When you press the button, you open a typical page. You can select your language if it was not set properly by the administrator, and then you're setting a typical password with typical requirements of 8 letters, uppercase, lowercase, special character, and the number. When the password is set, it's time to do your first login. You open startcloudya.com webpage. Your password will most likely be already remembered by the browser. But anyway, you type in your email address and your password, press the login button, and you are in the Cloudya Softphone. So let's have a look at the user interface on the live system. We start with typing startcloudya.com, logging with your username and the password. And here my browser already remembers my credentials, so I just press login, and I'm inside the phone. When you're logging for the first time, you will also see the screen to set your audio and video devices. We can have a look at it with this icon. So yes, you need to set or should set your video camera. You should set the microphone and the speaker, and you can also set a separate device for ringtones. You can test those and save. So let's have a look at the user interface. On the top, you have information about your account, your extension name, your extension number, the space where you can enter the phone number to be dialed, or enter any string that you can search for a person inside the phone directory. Further right, you have a famous Do Not Disturb button. When you don't want any calls to reach you, you just press here and you will not be disturbed. But if you just want to silence the ringtone, it's enough to press the bell here, and you will see on the display that the call is coming in, but you will not be disturbed with the noise. And on the right-hand side, you have this button to select your video devices. Further down, the menu section of main options. We are now under the phone part. Here you have the favorite section where you can enter your favorite contacts, favorite numbers. When you start with Cloudya, this section is empty, but then you can easily add any internal extension number or external number here for quick dial. This is also useful for mobile application because at the same time Cloudya can be installed on your smartphone as a mobile app. Anything that is added here is also visible as favorites on a mobile application. This favorite list is also showing the status of your internal colleagues. So anybody who has a green button means that this internal extension is available and you can place a call to such a person. External numbers do not possess information about the status, so they will be great. But you can also have external numbers like a mobile number of your friend or of your own mobile number, for example. To the right, we have a typical phone keypad for dialing. Contrary to the desk phones, with Cloudya, you are dialing without any leading zeros, so you just dial the same way as on your mobile devices. And on the right-hand side, you have a working space for seeing the status of current calls, and you have here encouragement. Just drop the contact here to set up a call. So let's see how to answer the incoming call. You see the number that is calling, the name of the person, if you have this person in your contact database, and of course some icons to reject, send to voicemail, forward, or answer. Assuming we answer, the call is on, the clock is ticking, and the information about the current call is in your space. Here you can see that you can put the call on hold, you can quit the call also by this red button, and you can turn off your mic if you want to speak to somebody close to you without the other party hearing your voice. There are different ways of placing a new call. You can just type in a number in this field, dial the phone book, then you will automatically see the phone book item here. You just press enter, call is dialed, call is connected. The same can be achieved but just by typing in on a keypad, call is dialed. Let's quit. And the third way is just to click on the favorites if the number has been already defined, like for example this one. Again, the same mobile number, and we are dialing in. Okay, and the fourth one is just drag and drop. You pick up the number and you drag and drop into the working space, and the call is being dialed. Here you can have also internal numbers, like those denoted with 2 digits here. To dial such number, you just press or you drag and drop, but here you see if the person is available or not. So demo agent is available. I can double click and do a demo agent. In both situations, if you dial the call or if you have received the call, you can transfer the incoming call to another person in your organization or even externally. How to do that? So assume somebody is placing a call with us. We are picking up the call, we are consulting, and now it appears that we should transfer this call to a tech agent with extension 34. So we say, okay, hold on, we put the call on pause. We are making a call to extension 34. Call is connected. We're just checking with the tech agent that call can be connected. Everything is fine. If everything is fine, then just we continue with drag and drop, and we just drop the post call on this icon. And now you can see that we are not talking to anybody here, but the tech agent is busy with a call that we have just transferred. So this was a typical reception activity that we have just done on our own web phone interface. You could also see that there was another icon close to this call transfer, so we can see that again. Let's do the same, put call on hold, dial the tech agent. Tech agent is connected, and now we do the call transfer. But instead of direct call transfer, we select the first icon, which suggests that this can be a group call. So yes, we've done that, exactly that, and now all 3 of us are in a 3-party call conference, and we can talk to each other. The green bar indicates who is actually talking. You can raise the hand, you can mute, pause the whole conference, or quit the conversation. That's what we will do now. And now we are back to favorites. As I said, they are normally empty when you start using Cloudya, but pressing Edit Favorites List button, you can easily add a new contact with plus. You just select the key number, place any name, select BLF if it's your internal contact, or select speed dial if it's an external phone number. So for external phone number, you just type in the number in an international format and press save. And you see a new record added. And the same token, you can press here and edit the information, correct it if you want. Function keys are only for you. They will be used on any device that is connected to your account. Is it a mobile phone with Cloudya application or a desk phone with programmable keys? So you have one place, one interface to enter your favorite numbers or favorite BLF keys. We are now in the phone section, but you have a couple of other menu items. You have call history, where you can see anything that happened today and actually during the past month. And you can double click on any entry here in this history list and set up a call. If you missed a call, this is indicated in red, so then you can understand that perhaps you should try to give a ring back to such a person that was trying to reach you. And you can also see that the history is equipped with BLF status colors. If it's your internal colleague that was calling, you can still see if such a person is available at this very moment or not. So the status is actual, this is not historical status. On the menu, you have also contacts. They are defined by the administrator of your company system. You have meetings, because Cloudya is a unified communication system, so it allows you to run video conferencing of up to 25 people. And you have more advanced settings, including call forwarding. Those additional items will be subject of coming videos. More content, past recordings, and also future videos can always be found on our YouTube channel at Business Innovation. Thank you very much for today.